Lexus has finally taken the wraps off the fifth generation of the RX. The all-new RX has a familiar styling to its predecessors, but underneath the skin, it is very different. The 2023 Lexus RX will be available with 4 powertrain options. Out of these, there will be hybrids. The RX was the carmaker's best-selling model during its debut and continues to be among the top-selling Lexus globally. In terms of proportions, the 2023 RX is similar to its predecessor, although its wheelbase is elongated by 2.4 inches while the ride height is dropped by 0.4 inches, adding to the sporty stance. The overall design has become sharper, especially the top-of-the-line F-Sport performance trim. One of the highlights of any Lexus happened to be that gigantic spindle grille, and it is no different when it comes to the 2023 iteration, and the design of these grilles has evolved over the ages. The company's signature daytime running lamps remain standard, and so do the LED headlamps. Towards the side, 19-inch wheels with a dark grey machine finish are offered as standard. However, massive 21-inch alloy wheels are also available as an option. The compact crossover gets a lot of contrast black color finishing like on the mirrors, roof and even some parts of the door handle. The C-pillar happens to get a floating window design which surely marks an evolution from the past. The back end of the RX looks dramatically different from any previous Lexus, as it now features a LED light bar that runs the entire width of the rear and connects both the tail lamps. Another minor revision seen on all new Lexus models is the omission of the Lexus badge from the boot lid, as it now just spells out Lexus in bold letters. The 2023 RX has the interior glow up like no other, as it adds a modern and upmarket vibe. The company will offer 6 different interior color options, while the F-Sport performance trim comes with an all-black cabin and some red highlights. The RX has a very human-centric design, as the cabin uses a lot of soft-touch materials which allows a deeper sense of connection between the driver and the vehicle. The most significant upgrade happens to be in the infotainment system department, as the crossover gets a sleek 14-inch multimedia touchscreen system with very crisp and clear fonts. The infotainment system is expected to have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity as standard and wireless phone charging. Lexus announced that the 2023 RX will come with 4 powertrain options. However, currently the company is offering details about only 3 of them. The models are RX 350, RX 350h, RX 450h and RX 500h F-Sport Performance. According to Lexus, details of the RX 450h will arrive at a later date. The RX 350 gets a 2.4-litre turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine. The engine sends power to either front or all wheels via an 8-speed automatic gearbox. The motor produces 275 horsepower and 430 Nm of torque. The hybrid range starts with RX 350h. It uses a 2.5-litre 4-cylinder that also integrates an efficient hybrid system. It is only available with an all-wheel drivetrain and a CVT gearbox. The RX 350 produces 246 horsepower and 315 Nm of torque. The new RX 500h F-Sport Performance sits at the top of the range. It features a 2.4-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with a hybrid setup. The RX 500 F-Sport Performance uses a direct 4 all-wheel drivetrain and a 6-speed automatic transmission. The model also features an e-axle rear unit. The RX 500h F-Sport Performance churns out 367 horsepower and 550 Nm of torque. This helps the model do a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in 5.9 seconds.